welcome to our tiny home.
Hi.
Thanks for taking the time to check out our journey here. For those of you who don't know us, I'm Abigail.
And I'm Natalie, and we felt like we needed to do a van tour. We didn't know for sure if we wanted to even do that, but we had a lot of friends and family that didn't even get to see the finished product, so we thought it'd be cool to show them and whoever's interested how we live and how we decided to build this thing. So after I'm done twisting her hair, we be ready.
Now? Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Cue the drone footage. Alright, so now that we got our sweet drone footage for our intro, we're ready to show you the van. Ready?
Ready.
Let's do this. Ta-da-bum-bum. So this is our van, Tawanda. We named her a couple weeks ago. She is a 2004 Dodge Sprinter van with a Mercedes engine, and it also has Freightliner on the wheel. So, I mean, it's a mutt like myself. I think that's why I like her. But it was a prisoner transit vehicle that we got in Charleston, South Carolina. It got a brand new engine with only 40,000 miles on it, which kind of sold us. And yeah, we started our journey to convert her. One really cool thing that we decided to do was do the whole van in Raptor liner, which is basically like a truck bed liner. So it's got like a really cool texture throughout the whole van. We were in a hailstorm recently and this baby did not budge, so I think it was well worth it. Ooh, look at our mudroom. We spared no expense. Catches all the dirt as soon as you walk in. Just do a little jive. Feet are clean. All right, anyways. Come on now, get in here. All right, so right when you walk in, we have our lights. Our LED lights are on dimmer switches for the top. We have running down our ceiling. We never really use these, but they look cool. So I'm gonna show them to you. See that? You can dim them separately. So if we're in the bedroom, we could have them off, or the living room, vice versa. Yeah, they're pretty cool. But we have also LEDs that we like, so we use those instead. A little remote. Oh! 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 Now we have our fridge right up front. That's a long story. We'll get into that another time. But for now, she lives right here. So we have her on a 12-volt plug. And then here we have a couple USBs we use for charging our phones. And then this tells us our voltage that we're running off our solar panels. So we decided to do this partition that breaks up the cab from the house, which took us like, I don't know how long it took us to build it or come up with it, but we did it. I'm very proud of it because, yeah, it just looks nice. And then we can put stuff on it. So we have a mirror that we put in because we got to look at our mugs every now and then. This beautiful spider plant that my friend Sydney gave me. It is thriving. Her name is Gertie. And then we have just a shoe rack that we cut in half. The other half is on the back door. Then over here, we've got, Abby made this really cool door. So it's actually just from leftover fabric that we had from our curtains, which we'll get into. And the back is just Reflectix, which is just like what we put on the front part of our cab, which you can't really see, but it helps keep out the sun and insulates as well. We'll move into the kitchen. This is my favorite part of the van. I was chefing it up before I started this van life with Abby, so I wanted to make sure I had a really long counter space to work with because I'm pretty messy when I cook. I mean, the food turns out great, but like the process is kind of crazy. So I have a long prep space and a very, very, very small sink, but it gets the job done. This piece of wood is my favorite part of the van. We got this from Timberworks, Lumberjacks in Wisconsin, really good friends of ours. You guys are awesome. And then back here we've got our backsplash, which we got these online. These are tiles from reclaimed Southeast Asian boats. And they look awesome. They just snap together. We poly this as well. And then we left a little gap so I could have all my spices, my ready spices. There's also a trough of them up top, but you don't need to see that right now. We've got our cleaning supplies on this side. We've got our Instapot, very important. Vitamix, very awesome. All of our natural cleaning supplies. Let me show you my cooktop because I think it's pretty cool.
I built that little shelf for it myself.
Oh yeah, you can look at how DIY chic that is. It stays. But yeah, Abby built it, so she's pretty proud of it. Pots and pans in there. This is our Dometic Origo 3000 clean burning alcohol stove. It's a little dirty. Okay, don't really get there. But yeah, this thing's awesome. It runs like a gas stove, but it runs off denatured alcohol, which is clean burning fuel. So
you can put it out with water.
Put it out with water, which you can't do with gas. We didn't want to have any propane in the van, or at least minimal propane. So we only have, our Mr. Buddy heater runs off propane, but we don't use it very often, and it stays in the back. Then up top, we went with cabinets most of the way halfway down on this side. So usually we sleep with our heads on this side, but we are at a slant at camp, so we switched sides so that we weren't rolling into it's a whole thing. But usually the head is down here, so we have a little cubby that we made back here that we can put, we have books, a little salt lamp that runs off a USB is super cool, my coffee from this morning, and yeah, and then up here we store all of my food stuff, so spices, all of our dry goods, coffee stuff and plates, and vitamins and recipe books. The bungees are a new addition as of when we went to Big Bend National Park because this cabinet is very DIY and started to kind of fall apart. So, yeah, that keeps everything in place when we take a turn or hit a crazy bump in the road. Other thing we're going to talk about is on the roof, our two fans. So we have one that's the Maxera and one that's the Fantastic fan. They were both gifts. So, I mean, otherwise, you know, they would be the same. No big reason, but either way, they both have remotes, and they work really well. They're rain censored, so if it starts to rain like 3 minutes prior, they'll shut themselves. Like, there's been times where Abby's like, did you cut it off? And I was like, no, did you cut it off? And then 4 minutes later, monsoon. So they work really well. They have different speeds and temps, so you can kind of set the temperature in here and then have it, yeah, turn that one on. Thank you so much. Yeah, and then they can circulate in or out, so we can have it, you know, when I'm cooking, I have this one going out and this one coming in. It keeps it nice and cool for the dogs, for us. Abby, do you want to take it away, darling?
Sure thing, my love.
Okay.
This is the living room, and meet our little babies, our fur babies, Bear,
Papa,
and Luce. Hi. They each have a dog bed. The other one's up front right now, but then there's one here that sits
on the couch. Why does it sit on the couch? Tell them why. Why does it sit on the couch, not on the ground?
Because Luce wouldn't lay on it.
Because her dog is a queen. Yes. Perfect timing, Lucy. Did you catch the fly? I hope so.
It's a bit of a mess, but we've got laundry, sketchbooks, dog toys, dog food, harnesses, treats, like all kinds of stuff. A lot of storage.
Bedroom toys. What? Cut. She didn't even laugh. That's not true.
And then over here we have more storage.
What's that?
We keep our like computers, wine. We nicknamed this the wine cellar because there's wine in it. Alright, so we do have more storage over here. This is our closet. These two crates are full of Natalie's clothes, and these are mine. And that's pretty much all the storage we have for clothes. We do have a few jackets and things up there, and some accessories in our cabinets up there, but that is it. Minimal. Above the crates, we have our table. Just pulls out. And then we can sit across from each other and have a meal, or we can sit beside each other or have guests. Yeah, it's pretty versatile. The bedroom.
Bedroom.
So this is a queen size bed that we cut a little bit of the end off so that it would fit in this space. Natalie and I are both vertically challenged people. We short. So we can fit the length of the van this way. It's actually really comfortable.
She still takes up the whole bed though.
I sleep like this.
Horrible.
Yeah, but it's really comfortable and cozy, and it's just perfect after a long day of hiking to get home to this. We have a little fan installed in the corner here, especially for when we are sleeping at night. It really helps keep us both cool.
Turn that bay on.
It's 3 speeds.
Oh, I can feel it. It's so hot in here.
And then you can actually like move it to adjust it to be where you want it to be. It's awesome. We also put a little plug here, 12-volt plug, in case, I don't know, maybe if we had an electric blanket or something.
Ooh.
Yeah, just in case. You never know.
We're going to Alaska. We're going to use it.
We do plan to go to Alaska. We need an electric blanket. We don't have one yet, but when we do, we have the outlet. So, ready. Over here, we kind of have our little, just fun
shrine.
Things to look at. Inspirational quote.
Today's quote.
What does it say? To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist. That is all.
Yo, that's deep.
And my friend made all these paper cranes.
Thanks, Quimby.
Yeah, we hung them up in a rainbow. Thanks, Quimby. As you may have noticed, it's kind of obvious, we have a lot of windows. A lot of windows is awesome. It means we can really appreciate the views of every place that we go to.
I can show you the world.
These curtains have blackout fabric on the back that you cannot see through at all. Light cannot penetrate. And then on the inside is colonial wool. So it's really insulating. And then at the side that faces in is batik that I bought in Indonesia.
How did you just do that?
The secret weapon is magnets. So I sewed magnets into the seams here, and then it just clips on. So we can go from enjoying the view to privacy in a matter of clicks. Click. Click. Unclick. Click.
So back here is our garage, Abby likes to say. So on this side we have all of our electrical. It's a little crazy, that's DIY for you. But we've got all of our fuse box, battery switch, we've got our solar panel controller, charge controller, and in the back is our inverter. Over on this side we've got our freshwater tank. It's a 33-gallon freshwater tank that we fill up here. And don't cut that. And in the middle just kind of lives a bunch of adventuring stuff. Abby's got her hoop. This big old box right here contains all of her camera equipment. She's a professional photographer, so that's why our Instagram looks pretty dope. Thank God you take good pictures. And yeah, skateboards, backpacks for hiking, some coals, extension cord, random crap. But yeah, it holds a lot of stuff. We need to reorganize it. But it does the job for now. And this is the other half of that shoe rack I was talking about. So this just holds boots and, you know, shoes that we probably need to get rid of, honestly. I haven't worn these. How long have we been on our trip now? Over
3
4
months.
4 months?
Almost 4 months.
and I don't ever use any of these, so we're gonna have to condense down again actually. But yeah, for now that's where that is. And then on the back side here, is that a cow? All right, so this is the back side of our door. It has a ladder that I installed that we used to get up to stargaze, have wine and cheese, talk about life, drum circles, sleeping, maybe tenting, tarot reading.
You forgot foot massage.
Foot massages in Big Ben, we did do that. So yeah, this is for getting up on the roof. Anyways, and then next to it is this mysterious PVC pipe that we installed, which originally held Abby's pole dance pole. For a wedding gift, I got her a portable pole dance pole because she is a pole dancer, and she does pole dance fitness and teaches it, and is going to travel the world doing so. So we put it in here originally, and then when we were in Florida in the forest, we tried to get it out, and the bag got stuck in these bolts, so, and I couldn't get it out for anything, so we had to cut the bag to get it out, and then realized the pole was starting to get rusted. So whole story. Anyways, the pole's in here now. Maybe fishing poles at some point we did talk about, yeah, to put in there. I don't know, again, and if you have any suggestions, we are going to paint the outside so it looks like a totem pole out of all of our travels and stuff, like, so that'll be cool. I mean, nobody else has that, so I guess it doesn't really matter what it is, huh? Alright, if you follow me up top, I will show you our solar panels. Don't get a butt angle, okay? Just kind of like veer out. Don't. So up here we have our 3 100-watt solar panels. They are made by the same company as Renogy, but they're cheaper. So we bought them. Like our fridge. Budget, baby, budget. They're connected to some batteries in the house and our inverter, and they work. That's about all I know. And then over here we have, this is our Wii booster. This thing is awesome. It's a 4G Wii Boost cellular booster. So this is an outside antenna that feeds off satellite, and then inside we have an inside antenna with a little booster pack, and it is hardwired 12 volt, and we use it for when we're out and we need cell service. So it's not 110%, but you know, out in the middle of nowhere we can go from no bars to 2 or 3 bars. So we've been able to watch Netflix out in the middle of nowhere, get on our laptops and do what we gotta do. So we hope that you enjoyed our van tour. It's as real as it gets, and yeah, you know, we're gonna be honest, we tried to do this like several times, and we finally decided this is it. So that's what you get. Like and subscribe, and we leaving.
Hot Springs, baby!
Going to Hot Springs.
Is that drone still stuck in the tree?
Yeah, the drone's in the tree. We ain't getting it out.
No?
We're leaving it.
No luck?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Abigail.
And I'm Natalie, and we live in our 2004 Dodge that we so converted into a bean on wheels. Come on in. This is our fridge situation. We just keep a bungee on a hook for when we're taking Tokyo drifts, and it flies out. We got it on a little slide here. It's top load, is that what we call it? On the top. She's a beaut. She is the generic version of the Dometic screw everybody. We say somebody, and then you clip it open. Come on in. It's on Eco Max mode, about 47 degrees, perfect temp. Got our freeze-dried pancakes, some broccolis, cashew milk, silk. It's not milk, it's silk. Some coffee creamer, and some soups and pickles and hummus.
Fill it up, we just unscrew this. This is the living room.
You talked about the couch.
Oh, I did?
Come on.
Okay.
All right, so right when you walk in, we have this partition that we made. And then we just cut off a piece of, what was that? Shoelace? Shoe rack.
Shoe storage.
Shoe storage. But what's the thing? What is this thing called? Come on, draw a blank. Abby, behind the camera.
Shoe storage.
What is this called?
A mesh?